We deleted a video, which is something that we don't normally do, but pretty special circumstances, which we're going to talk about on that. Why are you shrugging?
Talking about something we don't normally do. We about a month ago deleted about good 697 videos directly off our channel.
Well, we're directly compliant. That's why we delete video. Well, I'll delete this video right now. You want me to be compliant? I will delete. But
Sorry about that.
for the first time, I think in channel history, we deleted a video not for compliance reasons, but just for let's be correct in what we're saying reasons. Look, I don't think you could blame us for making a video this morning on the breaking news that Carrie Booth had entered the transfer portal. However, it has now been disputed that Carey Booth is in the transfer portal. He's not in the transfer portal, per Glenn Kinley. Glenn Kinley is a reporter with WCIA 3. This is the first person I saw actually report on this. Said Illinois forward Carey Booth tells me he is not in the transfer portal. The report currently out there is fake. To add to this, there is a Twitter account that appears to be Carey Booth saying, I'm not in the portal. This is fake news. But that Twitter account seems somewhat suspicious. Only one tweet ever, like 6 days ago. Not really a following. So we haven't really verified if that's actually Carey Booth or not. Glenn Kinley, real person, real reporter, verified blue check, says Carey Booth is not in the transfer portal hours after it is reported that Carey Booth had entered the transfer portal. So Illinois here, it hurts. This is so Illinois. If you would have given me odds on what program in the sport would have the first player that disputes his own transfer portal entry this year, I would have nailed that it was Illinois within seconds. And I don't know what to make of this. What do you make of this?
Well, what I make of this is that now we are going to have to release four videos related to the Carey Booth transfer. The one that we got wrong, this video saying that we got it wrong, and then the inevitable video when he actually is in the portal, and then maybe he does it again where he says we wrong, but eventually it'll all end with him being in the portal.
So you're confident that's where it's going to go.
I was ready to leave the video up.
So is this what is our role in all of this? Can we have a quick, like, on the fly quarterly meeting, you and I? Let's pretend
Yeah.
we're not posting this to the channel. This isn't a public conversation. Let's pretend this is you and I, like, in a boardroom, or more accurately, in like a FanDuel sports book. Like one of
I was
those,
gonna say a boardroom.
Yeah, one of those. Uh, what's our role in all of this? Do we need to be like newsbreakers reporting the truth? Or are we just being our entertainers at heart selves who just want to like crack jokes, crack a beer, and take in all this chaotic portal stuff as fans? What's our role?
Yeah, I mean, listen. We love to crack jokes, love crack beers. I guess one might say that we as a unit we love crack, but I think we want to be as true. We want to like we're not here to like be newsbreakers, right? That's not our bag. It's not something we've ever been interested in. But I believe the tweet that we saw was actually from a pretty big account that Carrie Booth was entering the portal. And I mean, I guess hand up on us. How dare we think that Carrie Booth, given his playing time and body language this year, wouldn't be directly ready to enter the portal the minute after they lose? But maybe we're wrong on that. If we are, we will say hand up on that. Maybe retention is going to be something that Brad Underwood wants to do with a couple of the players on this team. And luckily for us, a Twitter account that resembles Carrie Booth, I guess, has no motion, by the way, but is here to say that he's not in the portal yet.
Well, here's what I'm saying. He's not in the portal. The report came out that he's in the portal. It was immediately reported that's not true. Carrie Booth is telling people, "Hey, that's not true." So I take that as a fact. Are we allowed then? Like, don't you feel kind of shitty immediately coming on here and being like, that happened? He's still gonna go in the portal. Because I don't want to just come on here and say things that Carrie Booth is publicly
That's
saying
true.
aren't true.
That's true. We should not do that. That's not that yeah, we shouldn't do that. We
But
shouldn't
at
do
the same
anything.
time, at being the entertainers, the joke makers that we are, let's make it extremely clear. This is the lowest hanging fruit ever. he's gonna portal, right? Like I don't think it even gets to the point where a big public account breaks news like this without there being some substance to it. And again,
Right.
I'm not being a newsbreaker, but the expectation I have heard from anybody behind the scenes for 3 months is that Carrie Booth will leave at the end of the season.
Yeah. I was under the impression too. So if he doesn't, I would be absolutely shocked. Which is why at the first sight of the fact that he might be in the portal, I think we went with it that he is in there.
Isn't it one of those things too? Like Carey came out and was like, "I'm not in the portal. It's not true." And then I think Illinois fans' response was like, "Damn, why?" Like, you
What do
know,
you mean? Why?
like, huh, what? You sure?
You sure you're not? Well, you want to get there?
Yeah. By the way, in the midst of all this, I just want to make this known. I want a portal so bad right now. Going in the portal sounds so fun.
Yeah, I have maybe looked into some back channel ways to just get my name in the portal.
I really wish there was a portal for like everyday people. Not that's not even an everyday guy's joke, but just like a normal human being, I wish there was a portal for that.
I would love that.
Like imagine if there's so many different versions of portals. Think of all the different areas of your life that you could portal. Like you could portal out of your job with me. You could portal out of your family. Like, nah, dog, sorry. Like mom and pops didn't give me what I wanted for Christmas this year. I gotta explore other options.
Yeah, this isn't it. I'm a better son than this. I'm not being treated like a better son. I'm gonna have to portal.
Right. There's so many.
I'll leave the option open to come back for sure, but I gotta see. I'm gonna put my name out there.
I gotta do what's best for me, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
God's plan.
That sounds so fun. Um, what do you think Brad Underwood is thinking amidst all of this saga?
Oh, he probably remembered that Carrie Booth's on the team for one. That probably brought it to the forefront. But I don't, you know what? I don't know. I truly don't know if Brad is concerned about anybody on the team that could come back. Like that's my inkling on it. Like I know he is, but like I think everything about his track record shows that it's just like he might replace these guys.
Yeah. I disagree there. I think he has a lot of guys he wants back. I think, look, in general, I think it's good that anybody on Illinois wants to return to Illinois. That seems like a win. Hasn't always necessarily been the case with players wanting to return. So I think it's good that Carey Booth is going on record saying he wants to be here. Is there any basketball reason why Illinois and Carey Booth should mutually pursue each other again? Like, is there any hope for him becoming what maybe we hoped he could become at Illinois still?
To be honest, I don't know. I don't see it. Just because I mean maybe he's like your I don't even know. Actually, no, I don't know because I don't know if Carrie Booth can be the four man, next to Big T, I guess, in this scenario. Like maybe it's more so a Merez situation that's the four, but I don't know. But they don't really have many guys currently on the roster that, in a perfect world next season will have Carey Booth's skill set. Because despite what we want to say, he was a project coming in more than people wanted to admit. So like you expected him to stay around. I think people just expected him to play a little bit more this year while being a product or being a project.
Yeah. Yeah. I could I propose a Xavier Booker Carey Booth swap?
Does that do anything? Actually, yes, I'll take it.
They're basically the same player, right? And just get the upside that you haven't tried yet.
I'll take it. I'll take it 100%. I don't think Illinois would.
Maybe. Maybe not. I think they would. I think that's a win-win.
Okay, let's do it.
I'm playing transfer matchmaker. I love it. Carey Booth, I actually did set alerts. I will not believe that Carey Booth is in the portal until it comes from Carey Booth himself.
Back.
Just like I will never believe that you've started a diet until it comes from you yourself.
You're so back. I missed you. It is March, and that means that March Madness is upon us. And if you are looking for a place to play, Underdog Fantasy has you covered. Sign up and deposit using code SLEEPERS, that's code SLEEPERS, to receive up to $1,000 in bonus credit plus a free pick. Head over to Underdog Fantasy today and use promo code SLEEPERS to take advantage of this amazing offer.